It is a time and mind saver to follow a system that makes our haunt the experience we crave for the victims that go through it. The 7 layers of scare is built one on top of the other, with art direction its foundation and focus. At the 2009 Transworld show, there was a fascinating seminar called Over the Top Art Direction, put on by the guys at House of Torment. They said their haunt was good, but disconnected. They realized that to bring their haunt to the next level, they must use cohesive art direction. Now, why was it fascinating? Well, because to me, just starting my journey into becoming a haunter, it was a revelation that a haunt could be considered an art form. This is kind of a new idea back then. Combining my haunt with my love of art? In the words of Rocket Raccoon, oh yeah. They describe that art direction means to have an artistic style to direct the look and mood of the haunt. It really helps bring different elements together. Even if we don't have a theme, cohesive art direction still pulls the disjointed haunt together. I personally like a theme because a garage haunt can be only so big. Following the advice from the class, I picked a theme, post-apocalyptic vampires, and then made a theme poster. That poster became the art direction to focus the design style of all the new props and sets that need a building. By the way, have that inspiration art near the props we're designing. It helps immensely in keeping our art direction on track and not veering off into time-wasting rat holes. With all the elements of the haunt together, I hope you see that there's a consistent style that helped make the haunt almost beautiful. It all meshed in an artistic way. Notice the graffiti and the cemetery stones? I got a lot of heat on the forum when I first presented that idea. But having that art direction kept me focused that it would be perfect for the whole haunt's look on Halloween night. And I think it worked great when you saw it all together. In 2005, Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights doubled the idea of art direction with also adding a backstory. It made it possible for them to link 7 houses, 4 scare zones, and shows with one overarching story and design. Shown here is the entry gate to the park where visitors were sacrificed to the Blood Queen often. It was quite a show. I mean, all the screaming. The art direction was consistent throughout the park. All media and props had the same design style and mood. It was unnerving, surreal, immersive, and scary. The costumes had the same art direction as well. I talked with the designers, and they absolutely loved to be able to theme the entire park this way. They considered it one of their best years. I gotta agree. As a haunt designer, it's fun to let our art style direct our designs. House of Torment's Matt Valentine describes his art style as lethal and edgy, using a psychological approach to the scares. Yeah, the needle would do it for me. Art is both appearance and mood. Spend some time thinking about how we see the look and mood of our haunt design. Is it whimsical and fun? Gory and violent? Beautiful and quiet? Level 11 scary? Colorful and comical? Dark and creepy? If we're blank on picking what art direction we want to use for our next haunt, Matt had a great suggestion. He produced a 7-minute mini-movie with sets and actors. From there, he designed the haunt to match the look and mood of that mini-movie. To translate that into something us home haunters could do, how about we pick an already made movie or game? One year, I picked the game Darksiders. Luckily for us who don't play video games, there are channels on YouTube dedicated to recording gameplay that we can glean ideas from. The artist behind Darksiders, he matched my vision for a supernatural chroma depth haunt perfectly. The other great thing about having a consistent art design is that it focuses our mind to only see props, costumes, and decor elements that will only fit our design style we're looking for. You ever found yourself in a spirit store and have no idea what to get? There's so much clutter and styles and stuff that our head just swims. Having a specific art direction narrows our focus to only notice the props that fit our design. The best part? We start seeing ideas for our haunt in other stores. Joann's, Lowe's, garage sales, the gas station. Yeah, it does become a little irritating for the hubby just trying to get some socks with you at the store. In summary, art direction is the first layer in the 7 layers of scare for a reason. It is the foundation to everything else we'll build. Having good art direction unifies all the parts of our haunt: the yard, the rooms, costumes, props. It also helps simplify design choices and saves our time to holistically scare that candy out of our trick-or-treaters. It's the stuff of nightmares.